You're watching Masters in Trading Live with Jonathan Rose.
Hey everybody, it's Jonathan Rose and welcome to Masters in Trading Live. Masters in Trading Live, we get on here every single day the market's open, 11 o'clock Eastern, share a few tidbits about the market, and once in a while we'll even share our trade of the day. If you tuned in yesterday, we talked about the rip your face off rally. Now this doesn't set up very often where we get an instance where the VIX, the volatility index, goes straight up and then goes straight down. There is nothing more bullish. In fact, this move gave us the mother of all buy signals. And I'm going to show you exactly what that is. I got 4 topics. The first topic, we're going to go over the QQQs. We went over it yesterday. That's the rip your face off rally. We're seeing it in the market right now. We're going to talk about the VIX. We're going to talk about gold. And then we're going to talk about my favorite stock in the NASDAQ, Meta. So Telvin, if you can send it over the charts, I'll meet you there. Okay, guys, so yesterday we talked about the rip your face off rally. QQQ. We are right here. Qs are up a ton this morning. 100 period moving average, 200 period moving average. We talked about this yesterday. Back in 2023, QQQs got down to the 100 period and rallied 35% in 4 months. Then in October 2023, we rallied 40% in just 6 months. Well, we got right back to the 200 period moving average, and now we are rallying. So here we go. If we go to the slides, buy now, bullish, bullish, bullish. Here's the chart that we shared yesterday. Right now, the NASDAQ is above that 100 period moving average. Things are acting exactly how we expected. Look at this 100 period moving average to be support. S&Ps already over their 100 period moving average. This is the S&Ps. And the chart that I shared yesterday, which was the most important in my opinion, was the relative value between the NASDAQ and between the S&Ps. That's what we have right here on the right. NASDAQ, very, very, very inexpensive relative to the S&P. That's why we want to be long NASDAQ. That doesn't mean the S&P is not going to rally. But when the S&P rallies, remember, the Qs are inexpensive. So we're expecting a better return from that NASDAQ, the QQQ. Let's talk about gold. What was interesting to me about yesterday's charts, I shared 5 charts explaining how QQQ is inexpensive relative to everything. Everything. Well, gold is also expensive relative to everything. Right now, gold versus silver, the oldest historical tradable relationship, is taking out all-time highs. Gold is the most expensive it's ever been relative to silver. So that is going to present trades for traders to look to buy silver, or in this chart, you could see copper and platinum. Also very, very weak relative to that blue line, gold. So traders should expect that divergence to come back, where either gold settles down or silver and the other metals catch up. I am excited to share this. If you go to YouTube and if you search the mother of all buy signals, it's going to take you to my video about the VIX trading system. The VIX trading system looks like this. Now, these green arrows, these are all buy signals. The last buy signal that we got was in 2022. This is very disciplined and will only show buy signals when we get a huge move in the VIX and then a big retracement, just like we saw these last couple of days. We have just got the mother of all buy signals, the buy signal that we haven't got since the end of 2022. Now, I know this is going to be tough to see, so I'm going to explain exactly what this is. The VIX trading system has been back-tested. Using back-tested data, what you'll notice, and again, this is just all back-tested information, past results, doesn't mean it's going to be in the future, it's going to act the same way, but 27 trades, max trade P&Ls 5K, and you'll notice the trade P&L of all these trades is just very, very, very consistent. So when we get a buy signal, there is nothing that we get more confidence in. Here, I'm using the same exact study with a 21-day stop. This is successful if the S&P locks in 100 points and it stops itself out within 21 days. We've gotten 18 trade signals using a 21-day stop, trying to lock in 100 points. And this historical data, and again, historical data does not mean that it's going to stay true going forward. We could just use this as a guide, but using this guide from 2013, 18 trades, 100%, and the last one just presented August 13th, 2024. That, my friends, is why we are extremely bullish NASDAQ. Also S&Ps, but again, if the S&Ps rally, we expect the NASDAQ to rally much more. Let me get into a trade, guys. Well, I know we've gone over quite a bit today. We have a trade in our promotional portfolio in PAS, P-A-A-S. PAS is a silver company. Silver is very inexpensive relative to gold. We have two tranches. They expire in September. I absolutely love these positions. We're down quite a bit on one of them. The 20 calls are right about a scratch. I even think that we should add another tranche in PAS because silver is so inexpensive right now. I'm with my editor right now. I don't even have the exact, let me actually find it. Sure, we can find the exact level. Let's go through PAS. Let's go in those Septembers. PAS is trading 20. Let's buy those 20s for $1.25. So September, 20 strike, buy to open for $1.25. Those who have been following the trade, this will be your third tranche. If you're just initiating a new position, this will be your first tranche. Chris, that good? Sweet. The next trade, Meta, we talked about yesterday as well. Meta, we talked about yesterday because what I was surprised to find out, Meta just did a $10.5 billion bond offering that the street gobbled up. They wanted every single piece of that. That is incredibly bullish for Meta. But also remember, because the NASDAQ is so inexpensive, we know Meta is in that small pool of names that we're looking for. So we want to stay long Meta. And then finally, I put on this chart of PAS just so you guys can see we are outside of that expected move. Oh, I actually have it on here. Telvin, let's go back to the screen so I can say a few words. Lot to cover. If you do get a chance, guys, go back and watch yesterday's video, because yesterday is when I set up those 5 charts so you can see exactly why. What we want to do when we're looking at charts, when we're looking at technicals, when we're analyzing a trade, you want to keep looking at different ways to analyze that trade. 1 chart, 2 chart, 3 charts. Why I love this trade so much? Every chart I looked at confirmed the trade. When that happens, that's when you can be real confident. My name is Jonathan Rose. We get on here every single day the market's open, 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern time. For everybody in our All Access program, you guys don't go anywhere, and we'll be right back.